This is Sassan Khoubyari. I'm the Senior Manager for PLM Solutions at Saratech. And we've been working on different Teamcenter implementation across the country for numerous of our clients. And now more and more we're evaluating some of the new releases of Teamcenter. So I'd like today to share with you some of the key feature enhancements with Teamcenter 14.1, 14.2, Active Workspace 6.0, 6.1. That's been, some of it been released and some is planning to release by end of this year. So of course, there's a lot of functionality enhancements, bug fixes that comes in every release of Teamcenter as ongoing improvements. I'm just going to go over some few key features, review some of the compatibility between Teamcenter if you upgrade with CAD version you're running, talk about some of the BOM management improvements, some reporting, search and discover capabilities, requirement traceability, and managing multiple work contexts with a Workset. And I just explain what the Workset is. As you know, Teamcenter is the foundational platform offered by Siemens through the accelerated solution set. Provides a high-level integration and connectivity among all of the product manufacturing analysis solution set that was offered by Siemens PLM, which enabling digital twin. So it's very critical to get your base foundational platform, Teamcenter, up to speed and take advantage of all of the enhancements that comes with each revision, especially for customers who are paying enhancement or maintenance. I definitely want to take advantage of the improvements. I'll go over some of that today. So just give you a high-level release schedule. We already had Teamcenter for 13.3 was the last release on the 13.x versions, which was released by Siemens, and then we jumped to 14.0, and then 14.1 was released back in June, and then 14.2 is under release right now, and then the 14.3. So you can see every couple of quarters there's going to be a new release coming in. So and I explained to you as far as the upgrade schedules. So of course you want to kind of align and make sure that if you're changing your CAD or Teamcenter, you're compatible with the versions recommended by Siemens. So for CATIA, these are the versions 13.1.0. Start with Teamcenter 14, Creo integration 13.x, and then goes into 14, so that you kind of want to make sure you align with these different releases. The SolidWorks, same thing, 13.x and 14.x, they start coming in all the way to 15. So the integration are very critical with Teamcenter, with CAD, to make sure that they're also aligned with Teamcenter versions you're upgrading. And then you want to make sure the CAD versions you're actually upgrading in your environment matches with Teamcenter as well as the CAD integration modules. So let's get into it. Some of the, starting with BOM management, many of our BOM capabilities are enhanced within the new Teamcenters. As you can see, the solution variant now supports additional configuration and customization hooks that as well as multi-level updates. Color BOM is a new product that allows you to author and configure color parts. And then Design BOM alignment has additional automation enhancements and can better support multi-domain BOM content. eBOM has better integration with material, supplier, and change management. Enhancements around automation, Design BOM alignment process to further improve the coordinated authoring and update of eBOM along with user experience. You'll now be able to clearly understand that was previously aligned and released parts revision when the aligned design is revised. You can view the eBOM organized by partitions in Design BOM alignment view. You can generate aligned eBOM with quantity from identified source design occurrence by interactive drag and drop on identified product partitions of identified partition scheme. System will automatically organize the generated EBOM. As part of the top-down BOM generation process, system now automatically creates aligned design occurrences from source EBOM part usage based on specified part quantity. Solution variant delivers ability to create and maintain 100% persistent structures based on valid and complete configuration of source assembly. With the new release, you can now extend the functionality by advanced configuration and customization methods to suit your business needs, as well as have the system create reuse solution variants during update process when the source assembly is updated with configurable assembly. Now we talk about some of the BOM graphical speed. So faster load speeds and more responsive user experience in Active Workspace while working with BOM tree integrated with 3D graphics. 10x faster configuration, 100x faster column sort, 10x faster load render times. So now you can work quickly and smoothly with complex products in a fast, easy to use environments. What makes it possible to get this kind of speeds? The data loading optimization provided by sharing server resources, compression, and caching. The fast interactivity of measurement and cross-sectioning helps optimize the processes. With new Teamcenter, Siemens introduced an efficient and a scalable approach for authoring and efficiently managing a configurable engineering bill of material and their buildable end products in multi-level variant products. EBOM configurable modules automatically generates buildable end products based on module variant criteria and ensures uniqueness. You can choose to automatically propagate changes to a multi-level variant product to their buildable end product. And as you know, zip files attached as dataset to item revision or as standalone datasets are quite common in practice. Zip files uploaded to Teamcenter often consist of multiple files, typically Word, PDF, and other common files. Before you had to kind of download those zip files and look at what's in them. With this new enhancement, search will find the relevant zip files with the matching keyword. As an administrator, you can also optionally configure this feature in the following ways: maximum zip files, file size allowed, and as administrators, you're not required to configure these properties. Instead, you can use the default out of the box as well. Worksets allow you to bring together different configuration and filtering criteria. So then in this new release, you can visualize the result of your combining contexts into worksets and can see the difference between these features. So let me run through a video for you here that demonstrates that new capabilities. With your CROSSKART open, you can use the Add menu group to create a workset. The workset uses properties similar to items. And then you can add the workset to the structure. And it is inserted above the CROSSKART top node. And then workset collects structures or end items. And then upon creation, the workset is opened, you return to the same 3D view. While expanding the CROSSKART, you can see that its structure is maintained and you don't get any configuration information when you select the workset. The workset itself is not configurable or filterable, but when you select the CROSSKART, it will display the full configuration information to you. It's possible to use various formats of variant configuration like guided configuration and configure by selection. As well, you can utilize saved variant rules to set the CK-based variant onto the CROSSKART. The CROSSKART BOM and 3D visualization update currently. You can see several of the components in the structure are released, and we currently want to look at the latest working release revision rules. You can save the workset in order to keep the particular configuration and filtering settings. You can copy the workset to a clipboard and then select the workset and paste that same CROSSKART onto a workset to create second CROSSKART. You can go to original CROSSKART and change the filtering to add volume spatial reach. You select the, say, brake and assembly front rear suspension volume as well as the interior assembly. This filter out the front half of the CROSSKART and leave the back half. So that's what's going through the process right now. For the second CROSSKART, you can choose to do the volume spatial filter on the brake and assembly front suspension and interior assembly front seat, resulting in the front half of the CROSSKART remaining along with the CK Deluxe configuration. This is creating a Frankenstein type of configuration where one configuration of the CROSSKART and the back portion in combination with a different configuration applied to the front result of the same CROSSKART are being combined. Worksets are capable of having more than just different configuration and filtering of the same structure, but also can contain completely different structure. You utilize the structure editing commands to add child. You search and add hard drives to the workset. You can either add an assembly structure or an in-item component. As you add the hard drive structure, you will see it's in the tree as a child of the workset. So your 3D graphics window will also update it to show the hard drive and its position in context of the workset in this case. All right. So another feature enhancement, active item reports can now traverse structures such as BOMs, requirement specification, or design history files. You can report on the contents of the structure, such as release status, ownership, or objects in process. By adding additional segments, you can get information from objects related to the structure, such as problem reports related to components. In this video, any user can now create active item reports that can traverse structure. To build a new report, you define the class that you want to run the report against, in this case, item revision. A sample item is selected so that you can validate the design as you go. Next, you define what data you want. In this case, they are first expanding the structure. To get all of the underlying components. Next, I'll add the segment to all problem reports related to the BOM components attached via the problem relationship. And then you can design the layout of the report by adding charts, tables. You can select the desired properties that you want to view in the report. And once the report is saved, it can be run against any item revision in the system. In this case, you can run it to handrail assembly or pinning it to their dashboard so they can easily monitor the reports of this particular product. In Active Workspace 6.1 release, Siemens includes usability improvements to the traceability matrix, so you can quickly expand the matrix rows and columns with a single quick operation. You can hide and filter the data loaded into matrix, allowing you to focus on necessary information when interacting within the matrix. In the requirements workspace, the user can quickly generate a quick trace link matrix from the action menu based on one or two selected specification or structures. Within the matrix, if the structures are smart discovery indexed, the user can select the filter action to either filter the row, column, or trace link data. The filter operates in the same manner when viewing any indexed structure in a tree view. The filter panel allows the user to identify which properties can be selected to filter the information. Going through the filtering process. After the filter is applied, the trace matrix is quickly pared down, provided a better view of the necessary content. When both rows and column is filtered using the relevant properties, you can get a very focused view of what is most important in order to either review existing trace links or create new links on a simplified view. In addition to apply filters against the data, you can select to hide one to many rows or columns. This is done either selecting one row from header or using the shift and or control keys during selection. If multiple rows or columns are selected, then the hide action on the toolbar will minimize them from your view. When you decide to unhide any of the rows and columns, you select the compressed area where the data was hidden. The intelligent hover will help your selection if the single select the area. The selection dialog allows you to a mechanism to only unhide a subset of the hidden information. So one other last features I want to discuss with you is anytime you want to do upgrades, if you have a special configuration for your implementation or customized code, now Siemens introduced a mechanism that helps users to understand and analyze the impact of deprecated or obsoleted calls in the custom code. So because every versions they go through, so they may be introducing new custom codes or calls, system calls, or some system calls might be removed. So you can access the What Changed in Teamcenter API section in the Support Center to get the detailed of deprecated artifacts by comparing against Teamcenter releases. You can also download the Teamcenter Upgrade Assistant ITK Reporter standalone utility. Use the utility to generate reports that provides the details about the usage of the recommended action for deprecated and obsoleted calls in the server side. So definitely can help you to better plan your upgrade process. So just some of the key takeaways: expand traceability matrix rows, improvement in the whole BOM management, speed in visualization, and then you can now traverse through the report on the BOM lines. BOM-based reports can be added to your dashboard. The zip files now you can search through them. You don't have to download and unpack it in order to understand what's in it. And then the last one I mentioned, the analysis of assistant when planning a Teamcenter upgrade. So that provides some insight, what changed, so then you can have a better estimate of your upgrade process. So of course, there's a lot more bug fixes, enhancements, and features that added, but these are some of the high-level ones that I'm reviewing. And in some of the Siemens published released in the support line, they can definitely gives you much more detailed information. Thank you.
Thanks for checking out our channel. If you like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any new videos. Follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter for the latest engineering news and information. And to see all of our upcoming events, please visit our website at saratech.com/events.